Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here on Bully Whispers. The episode that was planned for this week has been pushed back in order to take a look at Bobby Bacala Sr., played by Burt Young, who recently passed away. Now, Burt Young played many roles, obviously Bobby Bacala Sr., as well as Paulie from the Rocky movies, but was also in many other big movies and TV shows, so let me know in the comments which of his performances you will remember the most. Of course, in this episode, we will be focusing on Bobby Bacala Sr., by first looking at what we know about him, including a few interesting tidbits which beg the question, how high up in the mob was he? Before moving on to his relationship with and thoughts on his son, which may be quite similar to the audience's, and then ending with two big questions that his character raises about Bobby Bacala Jr. Now, before getting started, I'd like to take a second to point out that the Bacaliaris, like the Sopranos, show a family getting softer over the generations, and Bobby Jr. may be a glimpse into AJ's future if he goes the mob route. Just like AJ, Bobby Jr. isn't as tough as his father or grandfather, which is where we first start hearing about Bobby Sr.'s past. We don't know if he had been born yet or not, but his father came over illegally through Montreal instead of Ellis Island because he had a police record due to anti-government activities. It's important to remember here, though, that the time frame for all of this would have been during Mussolini's rule, so we don't know if his dad was really involved in mafia-like activities or not, but we do know he had big cojones. Clearly, he passed the big cojones gene on to his son Bobby Bacala Sr., who we know was in the mafia. However, we don't really know how high up he was, and there are a couple of things that could point in either direction. First, his legit job was as a barber, and apparently not a good one.
I'll be honest, I'd rather he fucking shot me than cut my hair.
So he never had the type of cushy union job that most of the high-ranking guys got, and this was during the height of the mob's control of unions. Even Paulie Walnuts held a cushy job for years, and this was during the mob's decline. That being said, he did make enough money to buy the house they vacation at in the Sopranos home movies, and apparently even had Junior working for him for many years.
So what's this I hear? You got old man Bacala making a comeback? Junior reached out, asked me to talk to you. Old man worked for him for a lot of years, just looking out for him.
Now, the interesting thing about his buying the house is his reason for doing so.
My pop bought this place because it was close to Canada. He had ties in Montreal, you know, Tom.
Due to their control of the docks, Montreal was one of the biggest points of entry for the mob to bring drugs in for a very long time. Let me know down in the comments what you think, but I could easily see Bobby Sr. being a big earner and having respect due to the drug business, but also being kept from being completely in the inner circle for the same reason, which would explain the lack of a cushy job. It's also consistent with the vibe he puts out where he is primarily a hitter.
Yeah, your old man was the fucking Terminator.
Who doesn't really plan things out, although you can't really say that definitively because by the time we see him, he is dead essentially anyway, so he doesn't really care anymore. Another thing that we know about Bobby Sr. is that he didn't want his son going into the life, and that he himself sometimes wished he had just been a barber, although he does seem to thoroughly enjoy killing people. Now, he probably genuinely did want to keep his son out of the life because it's a rough life for anyone, hence the stories about wanting to be a barber, but he probably also knew that Bobby Jr. really wasn't cut out for it.
And I want you to know that I appreciate you looking out for Bobby.
Of course, this is the polite thing to say no matter what, but he also knew his son isn't like him. He probably knew his son had never killed anyone, so it's a safe assumption that he is truly being looked after to make it up that high. Now, before ending, I'm going to leave you with two questions that I am curious to hear your comments on, both of which occurred to me while making this episode. First, considering how different Bobby Sr. and Bobby Jr. are, and how much emphasis The Sopranos puts on the impact of mothers, what do you think Bobby Jr.'s mother was like, because we hear nothing about her? And second, how do you think Bobby Jr. made it as high as he did if his father wasn't helping him out, he wasn't an enforcer, nor was he smart enough to be a good earner? Well, thanks for watching another episode here on Bully Whispers. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you at the next score.